Well, tell me if this sounds like you. You're spending hours posting on social media and you have absolutely nothing to show for it. You're scrolling on Facebook, you're posting your demos to Twitter, X, Elon's folly, whatever the fuck, hoping the universe notices your latest TikTok. And hope, I've said it a million times, is not a strategy. It's wishful and ineffective thinking. Now, here's the inconvenient truth that a lot of voiceover hopefuls never hear. Social media is just a tool, guys. It's not a genie. It's not a lottery ticket. But when you use it wisely, it can be a tool that can pivot your part-time or inconsistent voiceover business into a full-time, consistently booking business. Now, when I was hustling gigs, still had a full-time day job, was still doing that grind, one of my biggest, what I call my gateway clients, one of the clients that allowed me to be able to make the jump to full-time, didn't come from even direct email or the pay-to-play sites or my agents. It came from a cold DM on LinkedIn because I'd finally figured out how social media actually works for voice actors. Now, if you're tired of pretending that social media actually counts as work and you want to actually get noticed and land clients and turn those online platforms into profitable workflow, then keep watching, because the truth is that just posting more ain't a solution. But a focused, strategic approach can unlock bookings, clients, and your future as a full-time voice actor. Before I forget, I put a lot of this information in a free download for you, an ebook called The 10 Social Media Mistakes That Keep Voice Actors Broke and How to Fix Them. Again, it's free. You can download that at the link in the show notes and description below. Now, before we get into tactics, we got to kill one of the biggest myths in the business, that if I just post more, then the clients will come. Survey says, I once spent months crafting these incredibly clever Instagram posts, clips from my explainer videos, clever memes, snappy headlines, and all I ended up getting was a few likes from other voice actors who couldn't hire me and 0 actual clients. Sound familiar? And that's what the hustle culture of our current social media environment never tells you. Visibility is not the same as opportunity. We live in an attention economy, but what you really want is not attention. It's connection to the right people with a clear offer of value. The problem is nobody knew what I could do, that I could solve problems, that I had availability for the work. Social media is noisy, man. Everybody's out there, and you can't just sort of go viral your way to opportunity. But with a little tweak in mindset and strategy, you can use the platforms the way working pros do. Consistently, intentionally, and with a clear, measurable goal. The voice actors who win in social media, they're not just lucky. They have one non-negotiable, and that's a clear, memorable brand. So what is a voiceover brand, really? It's not just a fancy little color palette and a logo. It's who you serve, the problems you solve, and the why behind, why you do what you do. Your voiceover marketing is not about screaming, I do voiceover into the void. It's about being clear about who you help, how you help them, and making that clear at a glance. Are you the go-to explainer voice for SaaS startups? Do you help YouTube creators sound professional? Is your superpower quick turnarounds for e-learning? If your profiles read, I do voiceovers for commercials and e-learning and medical narration, you're not standing out, guys. You're just blending in. Get your pen, because I'm going to give you 3 steps to a concrete, memorable brand. Number 1, niche down. Write out a list of your strongest genres and your most memorable reads, your money reads. Then choose a primary specialty, even if you're a Swiss Army knife and can do a lot of things well. Number 2, consistent visuals. Use the same professional headshot, not an iPhone DIY job, and the same consistent 2, maybe 3 colors across all your platforms, because that consistency and that familiarity breeds trust. And third, a laser-focused bio. Instead of voice actor, thespian, storyteller, try I make corporations sound human with connected, grounded voiceover. Here's your action step. Audit your social media, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Do they instantly communicate who you help and what you deliver? If not, get that in shape now. Now, not all platforms are created equal. If your goal is to book more voiceover jobs, and I assume that's your goal, then you have to go where the clients are actually looking to hire voice actors. Social media-wise, here are my big four for lead generation. Number one, by a long shot, is LinkedIn, an absolute gold mine as a database for finding decision makers, producers, instructional designers, agencies, startups, you name it, it's on LinkedIn. Number two, Instagram. Perfect for reels, for user-generated content, and connecting with video editors and creatives, and again, more decision makers. TikTok is number three. It's also great for brand work, especially if you're targeting Gen Z or things like the e-learning genre. And number four, we're going to come full circle and come back to LinkedIn, but this time LinkedIn groups. LinkedIn groups put you directly in front of decision makers, whether that's producers, could be e-learning people, could be marketing directors and creative directors, the exact people who often hire voice talent. Now, the strategy here is not about just posting your demo. In fact, don't do that. It's about joining their conversations, learning about what their pain points and challenges are, and providing value within those groups. And then, when they need a voice, you have become the go-to. Those are the big four. My best advice is skip the rest. Twitter, Musk's personal rage tool, whatever the hell it's called now, is fine for networking with peers, but you're not going to get a lot of VO jobs there. And while YouTube is the second biggest search engine on the planet, for voice actors, it's not a great discovery tool. Now, if you're ready to move beyond just spraying and praying, here's an actionable workflow that successful voice actors are using right now, today. Number one, create Hire Me content. Start with a series of short video intros. 30 seconds introducing yourself, the niche that you serve, and how you can help people. Next up, process clips. Take 30 seconds or a minute and show a little BTS, behind the scenes work on an actual project, of course with client permission, focusing on the value, the fast turnaround, your creative process, etc. You can do educational posts teaching people valuable information about voiceover and the process. Script tips, the difference a real professional voiceover makes. Gear tips. This positions you as an expert and not just a hopeful or a hobbyist. And finally, social proof, testimonials and results. Post screenshots or quotes from happy customers. Do a case study. Third-party proof is so much more weighty and valuable than when you talk about yourself, and that's what converts. How often? 2 to 3 times a week is plenty. Quality beats quantity every time. And second, build what I'll call a Dream 100 list. Pick 100 companies, creators, producers that you ideally want to work with. Follow them on social media. Like and comment on their content, but the key to this is it has to be genuine and authentic, guys. You just can't mail it in. Oh, spot on. 100%. I agree. That's not providing value. That's noise. This isn't about kissing ass. This is about strategic visibility. Let's talk about 3 mistakes that keep voice actors broke on social media. The biggest is blending in and not standing out. If your feed looks like every hashtag voiceover page there is out there, you're just kind of being wallpaper. Clients will scroll right past that crap. Your content has to solve problems, not just show off your gear or a specific read. Second, boring, boilerplate, stock introductions. Hi, I'm so-and-so, and I'm a passionate voiceover artist. Stop it. That's not a hook. I help indie game developers terrify players with monstrous villain voices. That's memorable. And third, selling rather than serving. Nobody wants to hire somebody that just drones on and on about themselves. Educate, inspire, move, touch people. Not like that, and the gigs will follow. And a few advanced social media selling tips. And every post with an invitation, a call to action. Try something like, curious how VO can elevate your next campaign? DM me for a free consult. Not sure if voiceover will work for your project? Ask me in the comments. Second, leverage LinkedIn's publishing power. If you can't commit to, for example, blogging every single week on your own website, and I get that, that's a huge commitment, then every now and again, write a short LinkedIn article, and I've got a video about that right here, about a specific niche, voiceover for explainer videos, how to direct talent, script tips. Decision makers read articles on LinkedIn. And finally, try collaborating with other creatives. Team up with video editors or animators or copywriters and do a before and after video and show how your voice changed the project for the better. Your goal on social media, guys, is not vanity metrics. It's actual connection with real decision makers. Every social media platform is just a vehicle to start a real conversation. If it doesn't lead to a direct message, to a call, to an inquiry, if that's not your goal, then you're probably wasting your time. And don't stress about going viral. You don't need it. You need to post regularly and engage in a way that's genuine and authentic. And you need to iterate on your brand and your outreach. Because over time, consistency is the thing that's going to build trust and your client list. Remember, guys, your job is not to become famous. Your job is to make the most money you can as a voice actor. Pick 2 platforms where your clients actually hang out, nail your brand positioning and profile, post valuable client-driven content 2 to 3 times a week, build and nurture that Dream 100 network I just asked you to do, and master the art of providing value first in your DMs and your follow-up. Guys, anybody can post. Winners are the ones who convert. If you want your voiceover marketing to work for you, you've got to be more than just online. You've got to be in demand. Audit your brand. Focus on the platforms that pay off. Post for your clients, not for your peers, and build real relationships through your outreach. It ain't complicated, guys, but it is uncomfortable, at least at first. And the sooner you stop social media like a digital hobby, the sooner you'll start converting followers into actual clients. Now, if you're still stuck and you want to shortcut your learning curve, book a strategy call with me today. I'll put the link in the description and show notes. If this video opened your eyes, if it provided you value, if you think it'll help another voice actor or another creative pro, please share it with them, whether it's through email, through the share button. Give us a like, a subscribe. If you're listening to us on the audio podcast, follow the podcast. The more we talk about strategy and execution and tactics, the better, stronger industry we're going to have for ourselves and for our clients. Thanks so much for your support. Go have a great week, and we'll see you back here again real soon.